I think anybody that's got anything about them would be inspired by that atmosphere. And I was, and I think all my teammates were. My early days were playing in the park, and I was playing, I suppose, at the same time for the school team. My mum, if my dad was at work, she'd take me on the bus across Birmingham. It's what most footballers have had in their youth, and it's a great debt of gratitude, really. Arsenal, a very famous club, one that I obviously knew about and never thought as a lad I'd be pulling on the shirt. We knew each other inside out, really, and we trained hard together, and we'd socialise off the pitch as well. And I do think that helps a team. Anfield, it was a huge game just from a football point of view, but the added emotion from Hillsborough as well. There was such a buzz in the stadium that night. It was incredible, it really was. That moment when you've scored, the feeling of elation is incredible, and the crowd are going mad, obviously. You're thinking of your wife up in the stand, you're trying to find her, waving to her. All the lads were doing that to the family, and then you're thinking of your mum and dad at home. You get home, you ring them. These were in the days before mobile, so you waited till you got home. And, your father and your mum who have been with you every step of the way, it's a great thing to share with them. The nice thing is that you're a part of Arsenal folklore, of their history, part of Leicester City's history. I won the Golden Boots on both occasions, 89 and 91, and that's to finish as top scorer in the top division. So that was great. I never really thought I'd do that. The last few years were the most challenging for me because my goals dried up, and it was really frustrating. I'd always been in amongst the goal. You never forget that period, but also you remember the good times, and supporters only remind you of the good times. You'd wish that your career just went along on a nice, successful line, but that doesn't happen anymore. It's great being in the team. I mean, I've often thought I love golf and I watch the golf on the telly, but I do think I'm glad I wasn't a golfer, because in the hard times you've just got nobody to blame. It's your fault if you miss that putt, and they don't have that camaraderie that we had in the dressing room, and that's priceless, really, when you forge those links with players and you come through bad times and then you're successful with them. So that's certainly what you miss when you finish as well, those friendships, because all of a sudden you're cut off and you're no longer part of that dressing room. That's what you cherish from the game.